Welcome back, everyone, to another delicious episode here at Forever Acres Kitchen. Today, we're making carnitas. Now, the first thing we need to do is gather all the ingredients that we need to season the carnitas. So check it out. All right, so for our carnitas, you're going to need around 6 to 7 cloves of garlic. You're going to need about a quarter to half bunch of cilantro. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of pepper, a quarter cup of salt, tablespoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of basil, and then juice of 2 limes, a juice of an orange, and a white onion. We're going to chop those up. And then we're going to drizzle the pork with our garlic infused olive oil as a binder, and then we'll get it all ready. So now let me go ahead and get the pork and show you what we need to do with that. All right, so I have here a 6.5 pound boneless pork shoulder. For carnitas, you want boneless. If you're doing a roast pork, sure, bone-in is great, but for this, you want it to be boneless. Now, I'm gonna let this marinate overnight. So today, I'm gonna cut them into pretty big sized cubes, and then I'm gonna put them in the crock pot bowl part, put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow we'll cook. So let's get started with cutting them up. I've got here my Bearded Butcher's 10-inch breaking knife. This is a great knife to cut big chunks of meat. So go ahead and start cutting that up. Okay. Now I'm going to cut these into, I don't know, about 2-inch pieces. I don't want them too thin, but I don't want them too big either. I think that about like that. So I'm going to get these cut up and then we'll season them. Love, love, love. Bearded Butcher's 10-inch breaking knife. All right, so there you have it. Got them all cut up into nice cubes. We're going to add our olive oil and then our seasoning. So I went ahead and added all those seasonings into a container. You just want a container that you can seal up and kind of shake it so you can get all the seasonings mixed up. So that's what I did there. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and drizzle this with the garlic infused olive oil and all the seasonings. All right, let's get our olive oil. Remember, this is just for a binder, so you don't need too much. And we'll get it all nicely mixed in there. And now for our seasonings, generously season that pork. Oh, smells so good already. This is going to be so good. And we're making tacos with this. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we are making tacos. And we're also going to be making chicken tacos tomorrow. We're celebrating my mom and my sister's birthday. And so we're making carnitas and chicken tacos. The chicken tacos, I'll see if I can get my brother-in-law on camera. I'm going to have him make those. So got these going. I'm going to put these into the crock pot bowl, and then I'll add some more seasonings and get them all mixed in. All right, so there we go. We got these almost all seasoned. Let me go ahead and mix it around. Make sure we get all sides well coated in those wonderful, wonderful seasonings. And I'm going to add some more seasoning. Yeah, let's add some more. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm gonna reserve about, I don't know, that looks like about a tablespoon, a little over a tablespoon for later. All right, so let's get these carnitas into the crock pot bowl. I call it bowl. I don't know what you want to call this. That's what I call it. All right, so now we got that in there. I'm gonna clean this up. Then we'll go ahead and cut up the onion. I'm gonna throw in the cilantro, throw in the garlic, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the onions. One white onion, I cut in half. And like I said, I'm roughly chopping. I just want to get all the bits in there. Nothing too fancy. Get those all in there. And the citrus is not going in there till tomorrow when I actually get the crock pot going. So tonight I'm just putting the cilantro, garlic, onion, all those seasonings. Tomorrow we'll do the citrus. All right, I'm also going to go ahead and get some of these onions on the very bottom. So let me make some room here, get them in there. I'm gonna get them all evenly spaced out in there so it all gets seasoned well. Oh, look at that. Same thing with the garlic cloves. Throw those in there. Whole, you throw them in there whole. And then the cilantro, I'll go ahead and kind of roughly chop them up like that so I can get them all spaced out as well. We want flavor, flavor, flavor. Maximum flavor is what we're looking for here. Maximum flavor. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, let me show you what that looks like. Will you look at that? Oh my God, how beautiful does that look already? Huh? Fantastic, look at that. Okay, she's ready for the fridge. All right, put the lid, and then we're gonna put this in the fridge till tomorrow. All right, so these have been in the fridge overnight. It's time to get the citrus in here. This already smells fantastic. And take a look. Oh man, look at that. It's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because these smell fantastic. But see, this is why it's so important to let them sit overnight. The seasonings just really, really, really penetrate the meat. These are going to be fantastic. So now it's time to get the citrus in here. All right, so I'm going to remove the top layer of the pork, put this in a bowl because I want to make sure that all the meat gets the citrus. So I'm going to put half the citrus on the bottom portions of the meat and then the rest on top. All right, so now I'm going to cut up my lime. Go ahead and make sure to get the juices going in there. Roll it around a little bit. And same with the orange. So, like I said, we're going to go one lime on the bottom, one lime on the top, half an orange on the bottom, half an orange on top. All right, and this is also a good time to check and make sure you feel that it's well seasoned. Remember, we reserved some of that seasoning. I'm going to put a little bit more. It does look like it needs more there. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's get our limes in here. Oh, look at that. This is going to be so, so good. And then half the orange. All right, now let's add in the rest of the meat back in and repeat the process. And with the lime. And the orange. All right, so I've got all my citrus in there. It's well seasoned. This thing is ready to go. We're going to put this in for 6 hours and then it'll be nice and tender. We don't want to shred this. You'll see, because we're going to put it on the flat top to get those crispy bits. All right, we got my brother-in-law here, Blake. He's making some full packets for our chicken.
Pouches.
We got the pork going. Look at that, it's boiling good. It's gonna be so good. So what you got going on there, Blake?
I make a pouch for our chicken. You just take a long piece of foil and fold it. You do the sides 1 time, 2 times.
3 times a lady.
Same thing on this side. And then do the bottom a couple times. We gotta go twice.
Please sit.
The bottom. And now you have a pouch to put your chicken in after it gets done cooking, so you can put it back on the grill and trap all your juices.
That's what I'm talking about. Here's the chicken he's talking about. We're getting ready to season this up and start smoking. All right, carnitas are done. They've been in there for 6 hours. So let's take a look. That smells good. All right, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just falls apart. Let's get a little taste. That's good. All right, next step. We're gonna let this sit here for a bit. We're gonna get the grill going. Then we're gonna sear these, and that's how you get those nice crispy bits in the carnitas. All right, so we got the carnitas ready to go. As you can see here, we're gonna throw them on the flat top, and we just want a little bit of crispy edges. Woo! Listen to that sizzle.
This is how we toast our tortillas.
Yeah, nicely. You don't want to toast them too much because you want them to still be pliable.
Tell us about it.
That's right. You don't want to toast them too much. And the heat is off because we have residual heat.
Because see, there is no heat.
There's no heat, so just residual heat. So now you see, I already got that batch in there.
Got a bunch of them. The chicken.
El pollo.
Hey, pollo. You take it out of the pouch. Look at how tender and juicy.
Man, will you look at that?
I mean, you
like a cave in there.
And then there's juice everywhere in there. I mean, look at it.
Look at that.
How was it cooked?
So we smoked it 325 on the Traeger Timberline 1300. We smoked it for
about 45
minutes to an hour. Really? And then, oh, look at that.
You save that juice.
That's that jus. All right.
Say once you do that,
Then after that, you take it out and you put them in these foil pouches. And then you let the juices, and then it just tenderizes
Let it sit for about 30 minutes, and I lowered it on down to about 275.
275 for 30 minutes.
Wrap it up kind of real small.
There you go. Just like that.
And we're going to crossways with it. Little bite size, where it good on taco real good.
And there we go.
Once you
And then here's our tortillas that we just took off the flat top. We got our tomatillo salsa. We got our cilantro and onion. Our shredded Oaxaca. Look at that. Oh, guacamole. All the guacamole, the salsa, the tomatillo salsa, you can find that all on the YouTube channel. Look under the condiment series. All right, let's get a taste, Blake.
tastes so good.
All right, so let's build the perfect taco here. First, start with your Oaxaca, shredded Oaxaca cheese. And we're gonna throw in our carnitas. Oh, look at that. Zoom in right there. Look at those crispy bits. That's what you want. That's what you get after you put it in the flat top. So next is your carnitas. I'm gonna hit it with that tomatillo salsa. Remember, you can catch these all on the condiment series page. Then hit it with that cilantro and onion. Queso fresco. So good. Love that salty taste of that queso fresco. And lastly, put in your pickled onions and radishes. That, my friends, is the perfect taco. Let's have a taste. Those crispy bits, so juicy, so flavorful. That's so good. Hope you enjoyed the video, all the shenanigans that came with it. Make this. Let me know what you think. Catch everything else on my condiments page. Thank you again for watching. Eat well, my friends. Eat well.